So instead of going back to the base, I'm actually going here right now. Why? Because I have grinding to do. Yes, already. Also because there's an area I didn't explore. Like I said, it's just a bunch of walls, but I figure why not check, just to make sure. I also want to get the entire map filled, because that is important. Missing stuff in this game is bad, because items can be sold and you need a whole lot of money. Can't get that yet, because I need to get past the wall. I don't need that. There's a wall on my way here, isn't there? Thank you, game. By the way, I was kind of expecting to run into encounters at this point. Are there no encounters here yet? Get rid of this thing. I have no idea what the purpose of those things are. I have no idea why this place was built as it was. Yeah, I definitely should have been running into encounters before now. Him. No, they were not guarding God. They were guarding someone else. So yes, you can go to this area. Mostly it's just walls, but I'm surprised there aren't any encounters here. There are encounters here later. Let's see, if I remember, there should be stuff here. There is. Soma drop is nothing to sneeze at, but whatever. So apparently I do have to advance the plot. Well, thing is, the next area, I don't have the skills I need to really do much yet, so I prefer to get those skills first. Oh well. And that is how teleportation works. Which is convenient. Okay. Here's to hoping I'm less of a dumbass from this point on. Don't count on it. Yes. Fine, we'll go back to base, get stuff done. And that guy has nothing to say. Again, solar noise doesn't do anything. It affects a few skills. It affects one other non-combat detail. And that's it. Max solar noise, but it doesn't do anything. I will choke a puppy for that remark. I don't care if it was unintentional. Well, freeze the air? No. Encase you in ice? Yes. Cells. Yeah, cells is what is affected by the solar noise. You want to sell all cells except one at max solar noise and cutscene.
If we want to know about Sarah, bring her to Nirvana. Is that all she had to say?
Angel. I do not know this name.
You truly remember nothing?
I'm very sorry. Atma. Child of Purgatory? Now what do we do?
Well, that's Nirvana.
Nothing's changed. We'll crush the other tribes and reach Nirvana. By using this new power.
I have no objections. Our goal remains the same.
I am in Sarah's debt.
I just want to be normal. I'll do anything to find a cure for this curse.
It is decided. Allow me to propose a plan.
Fancy.
As we are aware, there is only one way to reach Nirvana. That is to defeat the 5 other ruling tribes and present ourselves to the temple. The largest tribe, the Brutes, is presently struggling against the Wolves. It is unclear whether the Solids or Maribel pose the next greatest threat. As for us, though we defeated the vanguards, we are severely lacking in manpower.
Who cares? We'll devour them one by one.
Easier said than done. What's your plan?
If we feign an alliance with one of the weaker tribes and defeat their rival, we can then crush them afterward.
You mean, we're going to side with our enemy?
Until now, the tribes have relied solely on their own strength and resources. But an inflexible mind limits one's strategic options.
So our enemy's enemy is our friend? You've certainly changed.
You are the ones who have changed. Your emotions have clearly become unstable. I do not comprehend.
What about Sarah, then? I'm sure everyone's hot on her trail by now.
Cielo and I shall remain here. No one knows of her whereabouts. Hereafter, we should institute a policy of silence regarding Sarah's existence.
What is our leader's decision?
This decision matters. The correct answer, if you want to call it that, is the top one, and I shall pick that.
You're too naive. Kill them before they kill us.
First, we head to the Maribel's territory. Their boss is skilled, but the individual members are weak. It is advantageous for them to accept us, and defeating them will not pose a problem.
Yeah. So that's the plan. Oh, Gale. Yeah, about that. The only deaths that matter in the junkyard... The fuck was that, game? Game, what are you doing? It's a random slowdown. Anyway, the only deaths that matter in the junkyard are the leaders. Everyone else can drop dead. They will just be reborn. In a way we will see later. The leaders, however, when they die, the tribe falls. Oh boy. One thing I haven't shown you yet is guns. You saw Gale, no, CLO, use his against Gale, and you saw Argilla use a submachine gun that she doesn't have. She uses a sniper rifle. Guns can be used in battle, but only in a way that is a tad bit suicidal, so I don't use them. Okay, we are a bit outnumbered.
I assume you all have the power. How else could you have made it this far?
So then, you're the same as us.
Not just me.
Oh, for God's sake.
Nearly all of us have changed. Soon everyone in the junkyard will be this way.
For God's sake, change camera angle. Thank you.
The war will escalate. God has cursed us all.
What's cursed? Who is this god?
I do not know. The thought appeared in my mind.
Are you sad?
What is sad?
I'm not sure. You just seem that way.
Many of us have died due to this unexplained power. If my reaction is sad, then yes, I am sad. Explain your business. Interesting. But first of all, you must prove that you are worthy of fighting alongside the Maribel.
Wait, Janana!
Sheesh.
The tribe is hungry. I'll be waiting for you, if you can survive.
I don't know who made the outfits for these people, but I hope to God he's been devoured. Sheesh. So, Manipura. The enemies here are more difficult than in Svaritstana, and I am sorely lacking on skills. Good if I would, buddy. Trust me. There's actually a back area here. And there's some stuff in here. If Survival gem. You can see his back area is a little, you know, short. There's actually something here, but that won't be important until much later. I don't mind, because if I go there now, I will get completely freaking creamed. There's a lot of places that can cream me right now. Yep. The Maribel base. Really? I don't see any. So the first thing you do when you get to a new area is find a large karma terminal. And just for shits, I'm going to save. 1.5 hours. Actually, I haven't played this for very long. This door locked from the other side. Convenient. That's a vendor, I don't have anything to do there yet. And enemies. Yeah. So, I'm pretty sure that the ghoul here is weak to fire. Yes. I want that ghoul dead. I'm pretty sure he's a more dangerous enemy. Even though the Pratas can Zan Argilla. Boo-boo. Heat could devour him right now, but the idiot doesn't have the devour skill. Yeah. Surf is the only one that starts with a hunt skill. Not bad, not bad, but could be better. And of course I'm going to explore this place. Although if I remember, in this thing here, there's a very difficult encounter. Yes, there are traps in these things. And I don't want to fight that right now. So what happens if I would have? Nothing, because I'm a dumbass. Aerosol. Great, and the max solar noise phase just passed. You! That right there is an Omoy King. He's basically an iron slime, metal slime. And killing him is pretty difficult. Watch. That does nothing. This, nothing. Analyze. Bopkus. So how do you defeat him? You have to revert. First, revert to human form. Actually, that's a bad plan. Let me pass a turn and have... Heat reverting doesn't help me at all. Yes, I'm safe standing here. It's because I want to show this off. Regrettably, it's highly unlikely. Yes, yes, yes. That's... combo. I'll get into combos when they become useful. Ice Shot isn't. Now, human form. Humans can only use their gun attack. And if someone else has a thing, they could do this stuff. Humans don't have their Atma weaknesses in that... Okay. Surf right now is not weak to fire, although he also doesn't resist ice. Lastly, humans are immune to expel. Now, this is how you damage the Omoke. Of course, he runs away. Now, I could, say, keep reloading state until I got a critical hit, and, you know, that would give me a turn, but he actually decided to stay here. Okay, of course, at this point I've been debilitated twice, so my chance to hit has gone down to shitters. Critical! If you actually manage to kill the guy, it's borderline impossible at this point. He is basically a giant treasure chest. What?